Come on.
Yeah.
Cause I'm about that. Cause I'm about that. I'm about that come up, running up on them fools that are talking foolish. Try to get them funds up, killing the mics just like I ran and jewels in. Y'all gonna get done up front and on that kid with an attitude, but you can't really blame this motherfucker. It's what he had to do. I'm about that cash flipping, I'm getting it on and off the market. Not about that VIP, not me, not never been a fan of carpets. All about that RIP for all of my Jesus gone departed. All about that finish what I started, I'm about that.
Top down, like you're not ready. We ride, we ride, we ride. So high, we see the whole city. We own the night. Down, like you're not ready. We ride, we ride, we ride. So high, we see the whole city. We own the night.
Know that I'm about it. Want a man I can bring the drama, but it ain't by chance I'm fucking rapping. You don't really want a problem. Made a little cash in the back end, but still rapping like I'm starving. Yeah, y'all gotta ask who the man is. Hope I'm gonna be like, beg your pardon. I'm about that.
Top down, like you're not ready. We ride, we ride, we ride. So high, we see the whole city. We own the night. Down, like you're not ready. We ride, we ride, we ride. So high, we see the whole city. We own the night.
Yes, sir, and yes, ma'am. We own the night right here. We also own the daytime from 3 to 4, typically, here on YSN. It is the YSN Power Hour. DJ Yoakley here. Paul Munson, Billy McCartney, Eric Bailey, Jamie Thompson, Mikey McNuggies McKenzie, as well as Scotty Mincher and Quinn Pushkar. Ladies and gentlemen, it is officially, basically, Quinn's second birthday. It is National Grouch Day, and for that, we are going to turn things over to our favorite resident Grouch, Quinn Pushkar. What are you going to do on National Grouch Day?
Gonna be a grouch. Why not? It's a great day.
Just like every other day for you, my friend.
Absolutely.
So, Scotty, who is the biggest grouch in your life?
The biggest grouch in my life? That's a interesting question, but I'd probably go with my sister. She could have some serious road rage, so I'll go with my sister.
McNuggies, who do you got? Who's the biggest grouch you know?
Me, myself. I mean,
He's stealing your thunder, Quinn.
Whatever.
There it is.
whatever.
He doesn't know what a grouch life is like. He isn't a Browns fan.
JT, who is the biggest
Proud
grouch
to
you
not
know?
be.
Hands down, it's my dad. He is the grumpiest, grouchiest person, no doubt about it. We were watching The Amazing Race last night, and I said, there is no way that I could ever do this with you because you are the hardest person to work with.
Is it? I mean, the Amazing Race. You guys watch that together?
Yeah, we watched like Big Brother, Amazing Race. We watched those together, and it's just funny because watching like sons and dads do it together, and we're just like, yeah, that could never be us.
Was that heartbreaking to him? Did you just come out of there and be like, listen, I'm not going to ever do this with you?
No, he knew it. He knew it would not work out very well.
EV, the biggest grouch to you?
I think this one's easy. It's Quinn.
Damn right it is.
Mac. Oh, this ought to be interesting. Go ahead, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, I got to go with Quinn too. I think he's the biggest grouch that I've been around lately. Except for Sundays. Sundays, he's been very pleasant.
4-1.
Because the Browns have won.
Absolutely. And notice I don't talk on Sundays.
Well, you don't talk until late, and
Yeah,
then you
he-
start chiming in.
He does wait till after the games.
He does.
I will say, Quinn, you sound very happy-go-lucky announcing the football games on Friday nights.
That's right. Me and Bailey, the A-team, that's what it is. That's
Whoa.
what Absolutely. Absolutely. Billy, you
The
can't be on
A-team.
a team if your partner can't even form a sentence.
See? Yin
He
and
was
yang.
spitting out some good ones the other night.
Boom!
He sounded like Chris Farley in Saturday Night Live. It was amazing. Paul Munson, who is the biggest grouch in your life? And tread lightly, my friend.
Yeah, on a daily basis, the biggest grouch, I guess. I mean, I hate to like keep dogging on him, but it would be Quinn. I mean, every day he's always no beef, but I mean, Quinn overall is a pleasant person. I mean, when you get to talk to him in person, he's fine. But like, yeah, he's always kind of grouchy around now. But my favorite grouch of all time was Oscar the Grouch. How can you go wrong with him?
Oh, Paulie.
Yeah.
My favorite grouch. I mean, if we're all picking on him, I'm going on him too. That's Quinn, the grouchiest person I know.
At least I'm a favorite. That's all that I care about.
Oh, look at this though. We get Papa Francisco chiming in. Leave Quinn alone.
Thanks, Steve.
Leave Brittany alone.
Yeah.
Stevie chiming in. We got a lot of people. I mean, look at all this. Wally Thompson. Live with him and his brother. You'd be grouchy too. Look at that. Papa chiming in.
It's true.
We got Switka is back. We had a Switka MIA. Now he's back and he's saying there he is. The grouch is back. 1,000% Quinn Pushkar. Coach Seidel says he's the grouch, which I find hard to believe. That guy's always chipper, so I can only imagine if he's the grouch. What do we got here? Kay Kelly said Mac is the biggest grouch / angry elf, especially when the fire department shows up. What's the story behind that?
I don't know what she's talking about.
I feel like it's going to be...
We'll just have to bring her on.
Hey, fellas, how's it looking this week, says Dean. In regards to, Dean, help us out here. We'd love to talk about stuff, but we do have... You guys, you know what it is. It is football, NFL Pick'em Thursday right here on YSM. The way we do this is we talk about the spread. We talk about the over-under. We each pick the team that we think just outright is going to win. We talk a little bit about the competition and obviously the game up front. But today is Browns-Steelers week, so it's going to get a little bit heated, I think, especially with McNuggies on the panel as well as the other guy in the NWO shirt over there. By the way, Mac, too sweet, brother. Too sweet. Dean's talking about playoffs. Playoffs? That's what Patesta always does. You're talking about the OHSAA playoffs? We will discuss that tomorrow at length because we have, Paul, 18 playoff games, something like that?
Yep. So
we'll have, 18 playoff games YSN affiliated direct, correct?
Yes, and then 24 games to pick overall because we've got teams that are playing just the outside of the playoff games.
Yeah, so we will have all the pick'em tomorrow for the high school playoffs for Friday and Saturday, and we'll also run down the list of games that we have on the network both Friday and Saturday. And breaking news. This afternoon, if you're on YSN's Facebook channel, you saw that Niles will have a YouTube stream from Streetsboro. We will be picking that up for the Audible Call, so we will keep that in the rotation so you can just continue to watch the Audible Call like you always do for absolutely free. And then also we'll have a link on the Niles page, so in case you want to watch that game in isolation by itself, you can definitely do that as well. We'll also have a link up to the Garrettsville Garfield versus Cardinal Mooney game. They'll be offering that game for $10. They will not be part of the YSN Power Play. Garrettsville Garfield declined us coming to the game. They're streaming on their own, and they want to do it their way, and we have to respect their wishes. So all you Mooney fans, we will have the link in description ready to go for you. You'll be able to watch it from the Garrettsville Garfield feed, but it will not be part of the YSN Power Play again. So those two games will not be really in the Power Play. The other ones will be. We'll have them all from top to bottom, including, for the very first time, YSN taking a trip out to Waterloo, jumping on the trailer, and we will have East Palestine versus Waterloo.
Now I hope Mooney whacks him.
I hope for a good game is what I'm going to leave that as a political statement. Let's see. We got. Oh man, we are blowing up on the on this stuff here today. Michael Page chiming in. Best day of the week, NFL Pick'em Day. Here we go. Brownies, says Page. Also, huge West Branch guy too. Dean, don't worry about it. My bad. Thought this was the prediction show for high school. Nope. Fridays. Fridays are typically that. Unless there's a Thursday game, we'll throw one here and there.
I think Friday's my favorite day. We do high school picks.
What time are you guys talking about the playoffs tomorrow? Josh, usually it's
3 to
3
4.
o'clock. Yeah, so you can check in. Fitch?
Yeah, we'll
Fitch.
talk about Fitch tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll talk about Fitch tomorrow. We'll have Fitch on as well on YSN.
Fitch.
So in case you're looking for that, we'll have all that and more. Again, high school pick'em tomorrow, just like every Friday, right here on YSN, as it has been. Correct for this is week 8.
Week 8.
So this will be 7 weeks prior. So without further ado, let's get right to them. I'm going to save Cleveland and Pittsburgh for last, just so you know. We're just putting it out there. Well, here we go. We knew Betos was going to say something stupid. There it is.
I don't think so, Jeff.
Damn it, Jeff. We're not even 10 minutes. Oh, we're 11 minutes into this show. So congratulations, you made it.
Team owner of Colleague Racing and proud University of Akron alum. 30 years ago, UA's engineering program started its own.
What is going on?
SAE
It's got to be ESPN.
Every year, students design and build a race car from the ground up.
Nope. I don't know where this is coming from.
It's not me this time.
I don't know where this is coming from. This is ridiculous. Found it. There it was.
No, there's Kellen Winslow.
No,
There's where it came in. All right. We were having a nice little discussion, and that's where Kellen Winslow came in. So, without further ado, let's get right to. I apologize for that. Free advertisement for somebody. You're dang right. Let's go to the scores. We'll now have the spread on ESPN.com, and again, all of these spreads and scores are courtesy of. Where does it say? Caesar Sportsbook by William Hill. So let's get started here with the Texans and Titans. Tennessee favored by 3. And again, remember, they played, Tuesday? Yesterday? Tuesday.
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Yes.
So the over-under is 52.5. Players to watch, Deshaun Watson, of course, Derrick Henry, of course, and Will Fuller. For Houston. So, I lead off with you, Mr. Munson. You taking the Texans or the Titans?
I'm going to go with Tennessee. Hopefully Derrick Henry gets me some points.
Mac, what are you thinking?
Yeah, Tennessee in the under here.
Bailey?
Tennessee in the over.
James?
Titans look good, man. Got to go Tennessee.
McNuggies?
Man, they didn't practice. They practiced like 2 days in 16 and won. Titans plus the points.
Scotty Mincher?
I go because the Texans are a dumpster fire. I go Titans in the over.
Okay. Quinn?
Texans, because Robert Switka's a Titans fan, and I don't like him right now.
Right on cue.
Texans.
Titans by 10, he says. I am going to take the Titans as well, and I will take the under because I feel like the Titans are going to be a little bit tired, a little bit sleepy for this one. So that is going to lead us into the Bengals and the Colts. Bengals come in 1-3-1, and the Colts 3-2 overall, coming off a loss to the Cleveland Browns, right? So looking at Joe Burrow, 135 for 200 out of 207, 1,300 yards, 6 touchdowns. It's all Cincinnati are the people to watch. So Indianapolis is favored by 7.5. Over-unders at 46.5. Quinn, who you got in this one?
Indianapolis, why not?
Scotty.
Cincinnati with the. I like Indianapolis outright, but Cincinnati with the points.
Oh, okay. All right, I respect that. McNuggies.
Yeah, I mean, at points, Colts have looked good, and then they've looked absolutely horrible, but I'll take Indianapolis.
Jamie.
Yeah, I agree with Scotty. I mean, I think the Bengals can cover, but I don't see them winning this game outright. I think the Colts defense can be able to cause a lot of problems for Burrow.
EB.
Probably. I'm just going to echo Jamie. Points and take the Colts.
Mac?
I like the Colts outright in this one.
Muncie?
Indy.
I'm going to say this. I'm going to take the Colts, but Joe Burrow is going to have a big game. A big game. I'm talking 3 or 4 touchdowns. And I'm taking the over, obviously. Falcons, Vikings, the dumpster bowl. Falcons 0-5, 0-2 away, and the Vikings are 1-4, 0-2 at home. So somebody's
they just got popped for Corona today.
Who did?
Atlanta.
Falcons.
Oh, jeez.
It's probably the best thing that happened to them.
Yeah, there's no practice for today or tomorrow, I guess.
Well, here's the good news. If you're
Quinn.
You just have this. I mean, it's still up there. It's Minnesota -4, over-unders of 54. We've seen this disappear over the last couple weeks with games that the NFL felt or Vegas felt were going to be kiboshed. So I'm going to take – man, I hate myself for doing this. I think I'm going to take the Falcons.
I agree with you. I'm going to have to take the Falcons because I couldn't get rid of Matt Ryan. Somebody took Fitzpatrick. So I'm stuck with him. Yeah, I know who took him.
Oh, I took him in 2 other leagues. My bad.
And I'm stuck with Matt Ryan because Carr's on a bye. So, yeah, I got to root for the Falcons here.
I don't know why the Vikings are so bad. They were a playoff team last year. I think they right the ship here.
It doesn't make sense, does it?
No.
The Vikings should not be a 1-4 team.
Losing Diggs is not the end of the world. I didn't even throw him the football that much last year. So get back to what you know. Hand the ball off to Cook.
Dalvin Cook. Bailey.
Yeah, but you know who they did lose? Stefanski.
Oh, I'm going to throw up.
I like that. I like that.
I really don't care. But, yeah, I'm with Billy, though. Like, playoff team, and now they just shit the bed every week. So
Dan Quinn, Jeff.
It's Dan Quinn, Jeff.
He didn't even know the name.
Matt Ryan.
Here's the trick. They fired Matt Quinn because they fired the quarterback and the coach. Matt Quinn. End of story. 0 for 2, Jeff. 0 for 2.
Wow.
They lost some key defensive players as well. I mean, I couldn't name one right now, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, Everson Griffin.
And here's the Minnesota Warrior himself, the Minnesota transplant, Will Rutledge, saying Cousins is not the answer.
I would take Kirk Cousins right now all day.
Over
Baker.
Over Baker.
Ew.
I would love to have my hands on Matt Ryan in Cleveland.
Matt Ryan?
Yeah.
Oh, my. Yes, me too. Me too. Because just
Love
go
it.
from one
I don't
dumpster
want
fire
that
to
Ryan in
another.
Cleveland.
Yeah, because he's done really well whenever the bright lights are on, right?
Great pick there.
Stinks. Jamie Thompson. Is it yours?
Yeah, I think this is going to be an interesting one. Dalvin Cook doesn't look like he's going to play, so Alexander Madison is going to get the start. Cook's a great player, and I don't think the Vikings are going to be able to hang with Falcons, man. They just fired their head coach, lighting the fire underneath that team. Give me Atlanta.
Hot Atlanta. Wait till you get to the hot take from Quinn Pushkar later.
Baker sucks. Period. Get over it.
It's the only time I'll ever agree with Billy Mack.
Best thing they did was say hand the football off 30 times a game.
I was close. Okay.
No, you weren't. The only thing you got right was the second letter of his first name.
Dalvin is out this week.
Not officially, but
hey, he lives in Minnesota. You don't.
He's on track to be out.
You live in East Liverpool.
We all have this at our fingertips. But yeah, Madison's going to be in, and I'm starting him in over half my leagues. So go Minnesota.
Scotty, what do you got?
I think with Dalvin Cook looking like he's going to be out and just the way the Vikings lost last week, I got to go with the Falcons here.
Minnesota didn't look too bad last week, though.
They didn't, but I think that was just a heartbreaking way to lose it. I don't know how up they're going to be. I got to go with Atlanta.
I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. But I just looked at my phone real quick. Billy made dinner burgers the other night, set off the smoke alarm, which is connected to the home alarm system. The whole Boardman cavalry came, 2 fire trucks, police department, and a fire chief.
Hopefully those weren't Jeeber McFarm burgers.
They couldn't. Thank you, Kate.
right under the bus.
Wow.
Trying to make smash
Under
burgers.
the train.
I don't know what are you guys talking about?
I mean, that's great if there's ever an emergency. Like, you don't have to worry about it, I guess. Like, they're going to come.
No wonder you're sick. You inhaled so much smoke. My gosh. Scotty Venture, did you pick?
Yeah, he picked Atlanta.
Atlanta. Okay. Quinn.
Atlanta.
Sorry, I had a text message come in that I had to read.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping the NFL kind of like flushes these 2 turds down in this toilet bowl game. But nevertheless, I'll take the Vikings because why not?
Mr. Nonchalant. All right. Broncos, Patriots. This is going to be in Foxborough. Nice weather, 61 degrees. The line is New England with a 9.5-point favorite. Over-under is 45. Patriots 2-2. Broncos 1-3. Quinn, who you got?
Patriots.
Hold on. Before we get to Scotty.
If you like
Dinner
your
was
burgers,
great.
well done.
That's fantastic. We'll get to that in just a minute. We'll get to that when we get to you, Billy. Hang on. Scotty, you got Patriots or Broncos?
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Patriots. I think they're pretty mad about things and how they've been going, and they're getting Cam back, so I'm going Patriots.
McNuggies.
I don't see a reason for New England to get mad when they're the ones who were contracting COVID and postponing games. But I said it last week. I'll say it again. New England wins this game.
Jamie?
Looks like Denver might get Drew Lock and Noah Fant back. I think if they have those 2, they'll be able to keep it close, but New England wins the game.
I don't know why the line's so big towards New England. 9.5. That's one of the biggest of the week.
Well, the Broncos don't have their number 1 wide receiver. They still don't know if they're going to have Lock or Fant back. Their defense is pretty banged up.
So give me the Pats. Filling that defense.
Yeah, I mean, Belichick does bad things to new and young quarterbacks. There's just, this is a Patriot game all the way.
New England.
I will take the Pats as well. I think this is going to be a big game for Cam. Melvin Gordon, is he in?
He just got arrested.
Yeah, he got charged, what was it, DUI or something?
Yep.
Suspicion of OVI. Yeah, and excessive
DUI.
speeding.
Our next game on Fox is going to be in East Rutherford, New Jersey, where the Washington Football Club is taking on the New York Giants. A battle of teams with a combined
That's the toilet bowl.
victory. Here's the interesting thing. Quinn Pushgar with a I don't even know if you call this looking into the crystal ball, saying that who is going to be comeback player of the year?
Hell yeah. Alex Smith's going to be player of the year, comeback player of the year thing, because Roethlisberger is not.
You sure about that?
Yes.
You want to put money down on that one?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
Is Alex Smith starting this game?
Yep. He should be. Kyle Allen got injured last week, and Dwayne Haskins was behind Smith on the depth chart, and they're going to trade him. So,
wasn't Haskins sent home? Didn't they
Yeah, they didn't even let him in the facility for the game Sunday.
He was sick. Come on, Mr. NFL, read up on your shit.
Another great Ohio State quarterback in the NFL.
Wow. Okay.
That we don't have good quarterbacks in the NFL. I don't know whoever said that doesn't happen.
Yep.
You mean we got JT Barrett, dude? That dude's sweet.
Alex Smith is
Well,
listen.
in a developmental
Listen.
football
Let's stop this nonsense right now. Alex Smith, yes, it'd be a great story for comeback player of the year.
And that's why he'll get it. Big Ben had tennis elbow. Move on.
What?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
He had ligaments
Great
repaired
take.
in his arm.
That's
His
a
leg
great
didn't get
take, Bailey.
snapped in half like a twig, like Alex Smith.
But in order to be comeback player of the year, you actually have to like come back and do well. Like this guy hasn't done anything.
He's had a half. Give him a chance.
Oh, we'll give him a chance, and then maybe he'll need another artificial leg when somebody snaps that.
What's a better
That's
story? Pretty much losing your leg, coming back to play when you weren't even supposed to walk again, or having tennis elbow and continuing your success.
I'm not making the rules. It's a comeback thing. And Roethlisberger is on fire, and you've got the other guy who, like you said, has a half of football. Like, stop playing Disney Plus here, and let's get honest about some stuff.
It's Mighty Ducks, dude. Let's go.
Quinn, who you taking Washington? Who you taking Washington? Oh, by the way, Quinn took Washington to win the NFC East. By the way,
Alex Smith gets comeback player of the year. That means they're going to play well. They can win that division. That division sucks.
New York is favored by 2.5.
Hell no, Washington. Hell
Scotty.
Who are they playing?
Giants and Washington. Wake up!
I would have to go. I would have to go with the Redskins. I like their pass rush of the Skins.
Paige saying that he can smell Steelers bias. Well,
The only Steelers bias is against the Steelers now.
We can smell your Browns bias from here. So just either put on some deodorant or cut yourself off from the chat because it's stanking all the way over here in East Palestine. McNuggies, go ahead.
If Alex Smith wins an award, it will be some kind of like Warrior Award for coming back. They'll make a special one just for him that they'll give out every year. But
They have one in the WWE.
well, this is not the WWE. This is the NFL. I mean,
just as fixed.
You're right. I'll take the New York Football Giants in this one.
Okay, Jamie.
Talking about comeback player of the year. I mean, how could you not go with the red rifle, though? I mean, the dude got benched down in Dallas. Just say it. Keep it in mind. But this one, I'm going to give it to the Giants.
My favorite was the people had to change his nickname from the Red Rifle from the Red Rocket because they didn't realize that it was code for doggy, you know what. So that's how he became the Red Rifle. Bailey, go ahead.
I don't even know who to pick. This will probably end up in a tie, to be honest with you. So I'll take the push and Giants just because the NFC East is that bad.
It is.
How do you Browns fans feel about that? One of your own.
Calm yourself, McNuggies. Your time is going to come. Relax. Mac, go ahead.
Washington.
Muncie.
Redskins.
Just because
You racist POS.
Scotty said it. I didn't hear nobody call him that.
I can barely hear Scotty, to be honest with you. I don't know if it's those AirPods or what. I can.
Yeah,
barely
for the
hear
first 2 seconds,
he sounds like Max Headroom for 3 seconds, and all of a sudden he clears up to a. I don't even know what that is. I'm taking the Giants. Give me the Giants. They're getting their first win of the year. Vegas knows something we don't. 2.5-point favorites. They're 0-5.
Right?
Yeah, but still, and it's a 42.5 over under.
They're not even confident in them at home because at home you're guaranteed like.
Well, they played good against the Cowboys last week.
well, I mean, to be fair, the Cowboys defense is god awful.
Is this breaking news?
Let's
or is this a joke?
That's a Titans fan being a asshole.
Is this real? OBJ?
I don't know if it's real, but I did hear that they kept him out of practice for an unknown illness. That is confirmed.
What? Fake news. Here we go. Next.
Cleveland. He has the sniffles. We'll be fine.
Battle of the Birds. Paige, that's fake news.
So it says his test is still pending, but he was sent home with an illness from practice.
Ravens and Eagles. This one's got to be a no-brainer, right? Ravens on the road, 4-1, 2-0 on the road so far. The Eagles won 3-1, and the spread is Baltimore by 7.5, being favored. Of course, the over/under 48. I mean, Carson Wentz looked pretty okay last week. I mean, it's not crazy to think that the Eagles could pull the upset here, especially at home, right? I'm taking the Ravens. There's no way.
Baltimore.
Yeah, give me the Ravens and give me the over.
Same as EB. Ravens and over.
Not going to lie, being in person watching the Eagles, I mean, Carson Wentz didn't look as god-awful as his stats would show.
No one cares.
Travis
Pick.
Fulgham balls out, and they still lose by 20.
You just had to throw that little part in that you were at the Steeler game.
Yeah, I did. And I'll be there Sunday.
All of that just rotated right around. All right, Scotty, go ahead.
I'm gonna say the Ravens win, but the Eagles cover the spread. The Ravens offense hasn't looked that good recently.
Miles Sanders is impressive. I'm not gonna lie to you. I watched him last week and I thought, wow, this is a pretty good little back they got. Quinn, who do you have?
Baltimore.
Okay, that was easy. Bears-Panthers. Bears 4-1, and the Panthers 3-2. The line is Carolina by 1.5. Over-under set at 44.5. 68 degrees and partly cloudy in Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Quinn, who you got?
Chicago.
Scotty?
The Bears.
McNuggies.
Give me the Carolina Panthers.
James?
Yeah, Panthers.
Bailey?
Ditka and the Bears.
Mac?
Is Nick Foles starting?
Yes.
Nick Foles stinks. Go Panthers.
Muncie?
That's why you won.
Chicago.
I'm taking the Panthers. Teddy Two Gloves has been impressive. Real impressive. 130 for 177, 1,400 yards, 6 touchdowns. The dude is rolling without his starting running back in the backfield. So I think he just keeps on going, especially at home. Lions, Jaguars, 1 o'clock in Jacksonville. 82 degrees, partly cloudy, and we've got a line of Detroit favored by 3, over under, through the roof. 54.5, saying these guys are going to score some points. Are we on the Minshew bus? I'm not. I'm taking the Lions. Muncie.
Yep, I'll help Jeff out.
Yeah, I like the Lions too.
Yeah, we'll go with the Lions.
I'm going with Jacksonville, and I'm praying that Matthew Stafford can finally get out of Detroit.
Minshew in the stash, Jacksonville.
Scotty, go ahead.
I'm going with the Lions.
Yeah, same. Lions.
Look at this. We got Lions fans all over. Lions reign supreme with the kitty cat emoji. Cute. All right, we're going to take a break. We come back to 4 o'clock games, and, of course, we will get to the game that everybody wants to discuss. It's Pittsburgh and Cleveland, all that, and our G. Burbick Farms What's Your Beef coming up on the YSN Power Hour presented by these awesome sponsors.
Hello, I'm Greg Burbick with G. Burbick Farms. For the last 100 years, my family has farmed in Columbiana and Mahoning counties. I began raising cattle in 1996 with the goal of providing a better product for you and your family on the dinner table. Our grass-fed and grain-supplemented Black Angus beef are raised with no hormones, steroids, or antibiotics. We're known for our hometown-friendly service and incredible tasting products. We're locally owned and have customers across the tri-state area. Our products go from our farm to your family. Stop by our farm on New Buffalo Road or visit us on the web at gburbickfarms.com. Don't forget to like us on Facebook. G. Burbick Farms, it just tastes better.
Baird Brothers remains your source for fine hardwood products. For the time being, we're open for customer pickup only on weekdays, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Saturday from 9 a.m. till noon. Place your order online at bairdbrothers.com. Baird Brothers, for the place you love.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
The 4M Company, being an architect and construction manager for over 40 years, has had the opportunity to use many different electrical businesses for our projects. The depth, quality, and knowledge and attention to detail displayed by Dickey Electric makes them stand out above all the rest.
For state-of-the-art expertise and a timeless commitment to our customers, contact Joe Dickey Electric. We are everything electrical.
And welcome back to the YSN Power Hour. DJ Oakley with a bunch of my friends, and thanks to our sponsors while we're at it. We are on NFL Pick'em Day here on YSN, and if you're just joining us, we've got through the 1 o'clock games except for one, and now we're on to the 4 o'clock games and beyond. On CBS, Jets, Dolphins. Jets 0-5, Dolphins 2-3. The over-under is set at 47. Miami favored by 9.5. Going to be thunderstorms down in Hard Rock Stadium. Let's start with Quinn. You taking Jets or the Dolphins? I think we all know this answer.
Dolphins. Every New York team sucks.
Hates the Jets. Just
They suck.
hates them.
They suck.
Scotty Mincher.
I bet if they combined teams, they'd even suck still.
They would. They're worth the 16.
I'm going
I
with
think they could try to combine
with
the
the
whole NFC
Dolphins.
East and still not have a good team.
Probably not.
Let's
the
go to
Jets
talk.
are a disaster right now, so I got to go with Miami.
Taking Miami. All right, McNuggies.
Miami Dolphins.
Jamie.
Yep, Dolphins.
Bailey.
Yep, the Fins.
Mac.
Dolphins.
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 Oh, see?
I wanted to do it. You know what? Screw it. I'm going the Jets. Jets, Jets. Screw you, Quinn.
Fireman Ed doesn't back them. How bad do they have to be?
They lost Le'Veon. The cancer's out of the locker room. And now
he'll be in Pittsburgh next week.
They can't coach.
And now they fly.
Pittsburgh's already off his list, Billy.
They're horrible.
Yeah, what's with all these fans? Oh, Pittsburgh's got to get him back. Pittsburgh. Shut
No.
Shut
Can't
up.
wait.
You know who's on his list?
Bills, Chiefs, Dolphins.
Oh, there was a fourth one added by Quinn Pushkar.
Yeah.
New England.
They said it.
Don't you dare.
They
Don't
said
you
it.
dare.
There was an
I don't
article.
want that idiot.
There was an article. It was on Twitter on reliable sources. He said that they're in the hunt.
Cleveland doesn't
Okay.
need.
We're on to the Packers and Buccaneers. Packers still perfect, 4-0 against Tommy or Tampa Bay, as some people call him, and they're 3-2. So you look at it, Green Bay favored by 1. Over/under set for 55. So buckle in, boys. There's going to be some points in this one. Raymond James Stadium, 89 degrees and partly cloudy skies. I'm taking Aaron Rodgers all day. I think it's going to be over. I think they're going to score probably about 68 points. But I think the discount double check comes through. Muncie.
In the Battle of the Bays, give me the Cheeseheads.
Oh, look at you, the Battle of the Bays. I like that.
Green Bay.
Yeah, I'm taking Rodgers all year long, so I'm just going to stick with him. He's a safe bet right now.
I think Green Bay is due for their letdown game, so give me Tom and Tampa.
Daggone.
Give me the Packers. They're arguably the best team in the NFL right now.
Scotty?
Yeah, I think them getting Devontae Adams back too. I like the Packers.
Yeah, Green Bay.
8:20 game on NBC is going to be the Rams and the Niners in the West. Rams favored by 3, over/under set at 51.5. Quinn, your thoughts on this particular matchup?
I don't even know, to be
Rams
honest.
are 4-1, Niners are 2-3. I don't know if I said that.
The Rams, I guess. Like, neither one really impresses me, to be honest with you.
Okay, fair enough. Scotty?
I got to go with the Rams. I think McVay's going to get them back to the playoffs after missing last year.
McNuggies.
The 49ers are suffering from a Super Bowl hangover being the runner-ups. I mean, it's bad. Jimmy G's not even the same quarterback. Give me the Rams.
Jimmy G was never good. Like, I don't know where people thought he was good. Jamie Thompson.
Yeah, Jimmy G, he really never was that good. I'll agree with you on that one, DJ. That defense is hurting, though, so I'm going with the Rams.
Evie.
Picked the Rams to win that division before it started, so I'm going to stick with them. Give me Rams.
Mac.
Yeah, I like the Rams here.
Rams. You sure about that?
Yep.
So, Steve Gilmore.
That's a OBJ joke.
I know it
Whatever his
is.
name was.
Well played, Steve. Muntz.
I said the Rams.
I'll take the Rams as well in honor of Mineral Ridge. The next game, we got 2 Monday night games this week. Chiefs and Bills. This one's going to be interesting. I think we all know who. Well, this is going to be interesting for a couple reasons. The showdown of Running Point happens on Monday, and they get to talk about it. So the Chiefs at 4-1, the Bills at 4-1. Probably not the same 4-1. I'm going to take the Chiefs all day. It's a 3.5-point spread or 3.5-point line. Kansas City has it. Over-unders at 57.5. No, I'm taking the Chiefs, and it ain't going to be close.
Yeah, I think Kansas City as well. They're going to be pissed
Chiefs.
about that loss.
Chiefs over. Take the points. Huge win.
You just had to throw that little jab in, Paul.
Whatever the hell that just was, I'm going to do the same. Over, points, Chiefs.
Jamie.
Yeah, Chiefs bounce back big.
Are we going to see some props tomorrow?
Yeah, I have one. It's not as good as last week.
Oh,
it's hard to top the Eagle head. I mean,
I mean, you're on the come up, dude.
I'm trying, man.
Come up.
If you have like the whole eagle come in behind you, would be like awesome.
Or a real eagle, like you just put one of those arm things out, like the gloves, and you can just fly
Somebody
in.
releases it from the other side of the room and just swoops in.
Or if you bring in a real Quaker, like just go find one.
A real Quaker. I'm not sure what'll happen, but we can make something happen for you. The whole town of Salem will love you the rest of your life.
He just strikes me as a kind that would bring in like a Benjamin Franklin, like one of those guys from The Office.
Hey, real put this gun. Just.
Or if you know somebody with a bulldog, you just hold it up.
Oof.
No. McNuggies, go ahead.
You don't like the bulldogs?
Give me the Chiefs. Pretty big.
Scotty, Chiefs, Bills.
I think Andy Reid all day. Give me the Chiefs.
Quincy.
Yeah, Kansas City. Buffalo's defense can't stop them.
Michael Page chiming in, saying, make sure you get that Warrior headdress ready for tomorrow, JV. JV's like, give me it. Bring it on.
Come on, Michael. Come on, help me out here, man.
Oh, gosh. Here we go. Steve. Poor man John Elway. Smokes crack. Also, Steve with a dump him, Kate. What do we got here? Switka saying, Bills get back on track if John Brown is healthy. I don't think so. This one, as interesting as it looks on paper and with the line, Cardinals, Cowboys, 8:15. Oh, by the way, the Chiefs-Bills is at 5 o'clock on Monday. So mark your calendars for that because we're going to
be the show. So you come here, you watch us, and then you get ready for pregame.
Yeah, turn it up. And you got Cowboys and Cardinals right after that. Cardinals 3-2, Cowboys 2-3. Arizona favored by 1.5, over under 55. Quinn, we'll start with you.
Cowboys. Andy Dalton's gonna have a big day.
All right. Scotty Mincher.
I agree. I'm going Cowboys.
What the hell is going on right now?
I don't know, but I'm not on the same thing they are. Arizona all day long.
Jamie.
Hey, Cowboys are doing it for Dak all year long. Got the Mississippi State out.
God.
4's up. Let's go Cowboys,
Oh,
baby.
I forgot. I put 2 Cowboy fans right next to each other. Bailey, go ahead.
McNuggies, I denied your trade, by the way. So
yeah, I saw that.
There's that. But if you remember the last time a backup quarterback took over for the Cowboys, they did pretty damn well. Give me the Red Rocket, Cowboys.
Kelly fumbled a snap, but that's okay.
Give me doggy dog.
I really, really liked the acquisition of Andy Dalton.
Because he's a fellow ginger.
No, I'm not a redhead.
Well, your beard says otherwise.
So does yours.
Rudolph.
So With Dak out, Andy Dalton, huge win. Cowboys.
Whew. This did not go the way I thought it was going to go.
What is so great about Andy Dalton that Dak couldn't do? I honestly
What
wanna
is
know.
so great about the Cardinals?
He can get the football out. Just let the playmakers play football.
The Cardinals?
Just give the ball to Elliott.
Gosh. Muncie, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I just
Something's going on.
I just dumped Amari Cooper because I think he is done with them. So I'm going to take the Cardinals.
I will also take the Cards by a lot. I will take that spread all day. Arizona, 1.5. Yes, they're going to win by at least 10. All right. You know what that means. It is time with 15 minutes left in this show. By the way, bye weeks, Raiders, Saints, Chargers, Seahawks. It is now time to talk about Browns Steelers. The 4-1 Cleveland Browns taking on the perfect 4-0 Pittsburgh Steelers. The line, Pittsburgh is favored by 3, which basically means pick 'em, boys, at this point because Pittsburgh's the home team, and the home team usually gets 3 points. Over-under, 51 points. This is one I want to hear. What do we got here? Here we go, Brownie, says Paige. And we've got Steve saying, Munson made my day. Copper will go off. Cooper, I think he was looking for. There it is. Attaboy, Stevie. Kate saying Cowboys fans are almost as bad as Steeler fans. And we got Brandon McPherson saying black gold, black gold, black gold, Steelers, baby. All right, gentlemen. Quinn, go ahead, lead us off because there's going to be a whole lot of talking going on for this one. I got a feeling.
I'll keep it nice and sweet. Everybody knows it. Cleveland's going to win because Pittsburgh just plain old sucks. They suck.
Great argument. Lots of good facts in there.
Yeah.
Cleveland.
Dipshit. All right. Scotty, go ahead.
I'm going with the Brownies. I think the Steelers, their opponents' combined record is 3-19-1. Myles Garrett, the strip sack with the difference. Brownies win.
McNuggies.
Oh my God. Big Ben eats brownies for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Steelers all day long.
Jamie.
I think this one's good. It's going to be a good one for sure. But Browns, they impressed me last week against the Colts. I've been waiting all year for them to actually play a real team. I mean, the Cowboys, they sucked against them. But Steelers didn't look great against Philadelphia. I'm not sold on the Eagles or Carson Wentz. But I got to go with the Steelers, man. I mean, I have to.
There we go. All right.
Bailey. Look at me. Everybody
You know what, actually, mark me down for the Browns. Wipe it off. Give me the Brownies.
There we go.
Just go the Browns. I really don't care. I'm just here for the show.
Mac, the floor is yours.
So, listen, Baker's a little banged up, got some rib issues. He goes down early. They secretly signed a quarterback this week. He came out of retirement. It's Andrew Luck, and he's going to take us to the promised land. Baker sucks. Go Browns.
If you're really gambling this game or betting this game, do not take that advice. That's not real. That might happen in Madden 21 or probably Madden 18, what Mac has. But that's not real. Muncie, go ahead.
I don't know. I mean, I have no vested interest in either one of these teams. The wife's a big Browns fan. My dad's a big Steelers fan. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I mean, I don't know. Only because I'm looking at the numbers and more people are picking Cleveland. I'll take Pittsburgh.
Michael Page, a diehard Browns fan. No Chubb, no Teller. Defense banged up. Baker banged up. Jarvis banged up. Might be a long day. And again,
for Pittsburgh, yeah.
Coming from a Browns fan. This panel is going to black screens come Monday. I would agree with that. And that's the thing. I think we're going to see a lot of illness or people working on Monday that are typically. Quinn won't be here if the Browns lose. That's almost a guarantee.
How the hell am I not going to be here if I literally come down here?
I won't be here if it counts, but I really don't care.
Doesn't matter. Browns are going to win anyway, so who cares? I'll be here.
Yeah. There's going to be a lot of misery.
The only one that's not going to be here is the guy right above me.
Yep, and below me.
Really? All right. We'll see.
McNuggies, you better make sure you're here regardless.
I am here regardless, but there's only one result that is a possibility, and that is the Steelers win.
Steelers are going to win. I really feel that way.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, this is probably going to be the closer games that you're going to see. And I don't know, because I guess I never realized how banged up the Browns were already. That's just, it's going to be interesting. The Browns secondary is terrible. And if Dak can tear you up for 500 yards, what do you think Roethlisberger's going to do?
Dak's better than Roethlisberger, for the
Whoa.
record.
Thank you, Billy Mack. Thank
Whoa.
He is.
He's a lot better than Roethlisberger.
Right now, he is.
No, a lot
I'm
better.
not
That's a
for
stretch.
not a
but
Right
he
now?
is.
Right now,
Right now,
Quinn?
Oh, so are we saying because Dak has a broken freaking ankle that he's not better than Roethlisberger anymore? Is that what we're going?
I think that would qualify.
I
Even
would
before the
disagree with
ankle.
that too.
Listen, even before the ankle, you're telling me that if you had a franchise, you're starting with Dak Prescott over Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it.
You're both.
Roethlisberger's in year like 400.
And yet he still owns Cleveland.
This is true.
I guess we'll see after Sunday.
Well, he was able to.
Oh,
he was
we
able to
will.
play. He was able to play for so long because he had the Bengals and the Browns in the division.
Well, I mean, he
Why
also
is
had
that
the
his
Ravens
fault?
in the
It's like
division.
Tom Brady playing in the AFC East when everybody else in the AFC East stinks.
See, that's the funny part. Is yet you have the same draft picks, if not better than what the Steelers had, and you
We
still
suck
couldn't.
as an organization. We're terrible. This
Name
isn't a
one
secret.
owner in the Browns
Doesn't-
history that's good. GM. We go through GMs like we go through toilet paper.
Yeah, I'm with you.
During
Like, this
Corona.
is. Yeah, I'm with you, Swicka. Quinn's talking out of his ace, stirring the pot with a poisoned spoon. He has no idea what he's talking about. 90% of the time, you can catch him right there, dead in his tracks.
I told you straight out the line, and you said that we were right.
Oh, about the line? In 2017.
We all know that Dak is better than Big Ben right now. We know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
No.
It's not even close.
Yeah, it's not even close.
No. That's a joke. That's an absolute joke. Just because
Not
you
even
guys
close.
don't like Roethlisberger.
It's
That's
not.
it.
It's not that at all. I can admit it. Prime Roethlisberger is better than Prime Prescott. Absolutely. Right now, Dak is better than Big Ben.
I don't think so. I guess we'll find out this week because we'll see what kind of numbers Roethlisberger puts up against your
He ain't going to throw
Swiss
for
cheese
500
defense.
yards, I promise.
You promise? And what if
Let's
he
go
does?
with
Quinn?
bet. Let's go.
I'm willing
We've
to take
already,
that.
yeah, that's
I'll take
like
that,
we've
too.
already got one going, don't we?
Yep.
No, you're better.
Well, what if the Browns win? You're talking all these. What's going to happen if the Steelers win? But what if the Browns win? Are you going to be here Monday?
Me?
Yeah.
Scotty, in case you haven't looked at the back of my baseball card, I'm batting 1,000 on this show.
All right. Well, I don't know. I think the times are changing in the north. That's all I'm going to say.
Winter is coming.
Yes, and that usually doesn't bode well.
I
for,
drink
for
90.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, when is? I mean, you guys were what 2 years, 3 years removed for 0-16,
Yep.
and yet all of a sudden now you win 4 games
Yep.
and it's swag time.
Yep.
Why? Because you haven't.
Welcome to the land, baby.
Yeah, welcome to the land.
What a joke.
We'll welcome you. You can welcome us to the land, and we'll walk right all over you. But when you come into the burg, you're getting walked all over.
What the hell kind of smack talk was that?
The
I have no idea what
Steelers'
the hell that was.
pass defense. The Steelers' pass defense, like garbage receivers. Philly was throwing all over them. You don't think
With no receivers.
if OBJ plays, if he doesn't have pink eye from getting shit on, he's gonna kill you.
Is he? Just like he killed us last year and the year before and the year, like who is he?
Game?
In the that's the perfect Mike Tomlinism right there for you. Yawn, because that's the Browns
You know,
offense.
the only
right there.
player I'm remotely, even slightly scared about is Myles Garrett because he's not doing too shabby right now.
Can't take a burn mark on his resume. Michael Page, if Fulgham can do it, OBJ, yeah, I'm sure.
Here's the thing though. OBJ is going to be guarded by Joe Hayden, and Fulgham was guarded by Steven Nelson. That's two different corners.
All right, so
Go ahead.
Jarvis has a good day. It doesn't matter. One of them are going to be better than that guy from Philly.
So they're
We
going
will
to get
see.
10 catches, 153 yards, and a touchdown. They're going to do better than that.
Yeah, sure.
No, we're gonna run the ball down your throat.
We're gonna run it. It don't matter.
Are you?
Yes.
Are you really?
Who's
Yes.
been successful at doing that so far?
Haven't seen him.
Well, what's Scotty say? 3-19-1.
Come on.
What?
Yeah, 3-19-1 was the
And the only record that's going to matter after Sunday is 5-0.
Enough
5-0.
Joe Hayden, the dude blows.
That's why he's
Right.
That's why he's top 5 in the league in QBR when passed at him. When you throw at him, he's allowed the 5th lowest QBR in the league.
You're not going to argue numbers with Steve because he's just going to come back and say that guy stinks or that guy blows. Or he's
Yeah, Joe Hayden
terrible.
stinks.
Well, there's the one. I'm 2 out of 3 on guarantees. What was the third one? It was Billy's going to say somebody stinks. Jeff's going to say something dumb. And Quinn is going to say that he doesn't care about something. I don't think we've gotten quite there yet. So I'm 2 out of 3 on our guarantees from Facebook. I don't. I don't see the Browns being for real. I just don't. I don't think
You just don't want the Browns to be for real. There's a difference.
Who said that? Don't
I
put
said
words
there's
in
a
my
difference.
mouth. Don't put words in my mouth.
I didn't say. You just don't want the Browns to be good. You're afraid of the Browns being good.
Listen, I'm going to be real with you. I've got 2 dogs at home. I'm not scared of much. And the reality is, Billy, is the day that I'm afraid of the Cleveland Browns being competitive is the day that I find a really, really tall bridge and jump right off the hell of it. So just so you know. Yeah, I'm scared. Like, that is the least of my worries, is how good the Cleveland Browns are. That's just
they're good. They're good.
Are they? Are they really?
They're good.
It's gonna be interesting.
All right, so if Billy Mack actually does have the stones to show up if the Browns lose, I can't wait for his rant on how bad the Browns are. They give us all this hope, and then they stink.
Mike, just make
That's
sure that
always
you're
his
in
rant
that. Make sure
after a loss.
you're chirping in that group chat.
I'll wait until after the game.
And then you'll go silent, or what?
I'll be in the group chat, and I will admit that I'm wrong.
I hate when people go silent during the game because that's part of the fun.
Well, if I'm at the game, there's no reason to be group chatting with you guys.
Oh, I'm going to be talking
I see
shit.
how we are.
Sorry, I don't care.
And then listen, I'm gonna be
I'm still
honest
gonna
with you.
talk trash.
This is what I really hope happens. I hope it's the same situation as Dallas and Pittsburgh comes all the way back and beats you by 1 point. Oh my God, would that be so good? Because it's just like, I don't even dislike the Browns because they're like your cousin. It's like playing with the dog and he gets wrapped up in a chain and you're just looking at him and you're like, that's cousin Nelson over there.
You realize if that happens, every Browns fan would just say, well, we weren't even supposed to be there, right?
I fully expect it.
Yeah.
And that's going to be, well, we're not even supposed to be that good. You were picked to win the Super Bowl last year, if I remember correctly.
Well, if you ask a Browns fan, we win the Super Bowl every year. So just depends on who you ask.
Who the hell would ever say that, Quinn? You've never even been to
Hey,
the Super Bowl.
every year, first week, Browns are winning the Super Bowl. Then it turns into we suck, we stink.
Yeah. Baker stinks, though.
He's going to cost you.
He
Straight up,
probably
he's going to cost you.
We'll try to give it away.
He cannot win you a football game if it came down to it.
Well, he won 4 this year.
Has he
Your
won
run
you
game
any
has
of
won
them?
you 4.
I mean, he's won 4. He's the quarterback, so that's kind of how that works. Is he
4
the
and 2 is
quarterback?
perfectly fine. They have an easy schedule the rest of the way.
No, I
You have
want
to
to
run
be
into the
5-1.
Steelers again.
You got to win division games.
Have to.
Beating the Jets and the Giants doesn't do much.
Baker
But
has
tell me,
already won games.
has Baker made those game-changing, momentum-altering plays? Or has he
Who are you
left that
talking
up
to?
to
Because I think Baker stinks.
He's talking to Michael Page. Look at Buffalo last year. What?
One game last year, and that proves that Baker Mayfield
Don't
can
talk
go
to me.
out.
Don't even talk to me about last year. He was so trash last year.
What'd you guys end 6-10, something like that?
Yep.
He was the
Baker
reason
threw
we
23
sucked.
picks.
And we're picking
Last
out
year.
the Buffalo game out of all of them. We're cherry picking the Buffalo game. Get out of here, Michael. You're reaching for straws. Come on, man. It is about that Muncie's gone. He just went completely ghost on us. So we are going to go to the G. Berwick Farms What's Your Beef? Brought to you by G. Berwick Farms. Visit them on New Buffalo Road or on the web at gberwickfarms.com. Quinn, we'll start with you.
My beef. I don't know. I guess my beef could be with Switka today because I keep getting text messages, Snapchats, all this stuff from him hiding in his little North Carolina estate, if you will.
He's hiding or living?
A little of both. He's hiding from me, I think. He'll just hide in the comments and all that stuff, but he won't ever get on the show. So I don't really know what that's all about. So, Swit, when we do the NFL picks, please be on the show. I'd love to see you say something in
Is that it?
Happy Grouch Day.
Happy Grouch Day. All right, Scotty, what's your beef?
Today, I think it's been everybody's at some point, but I think it's just COVID-19 and the fact that the Browns are 4-1 for the first time since I was 5 years old, and I haven't gotten to see any wins because we opted out before the season because of COVID. Now OBJ might have COVID, so it's just not good over COVID-19. So that's my beef.
Can we all just right now do a pact that if the Steelers win and OBJ is out, that we're not going to sit here on Monday or Tuesday or any day and say, well, we would have won if we would have had OBJ. Can we just put that out there right now?
Depends how the game goes.
You can't trust Browns fans with
Scumbags.
anything.
No,
It's either excuses or, oh my God, we did it.
All
Steelers
scumbags.
make excuses.
Hey,
They
I'll make
lose.
that
We'll
promise.
make
You wanna
excuses
hear it
if
from
we
me?
lose. It's all the same. Goes back and forth.
Scumbags. McNuggies, go.
Okay, I got two beefs. First, Jeff, that's utter BS. Just shut up with that, Lions. The Steelers would walk all over you. Second was with not just the Browns fans on this panel, but everywhere. It's all this talk. Oh, we got it in the bag this year. The Steelers are done for. And then they are going to fall silent. I'm going to think I'm deaf because of how silent these Browns fans are going to be after we shut their yaps on Sunday.
I'm going to think I'm deaf. There. Smack talk from a 16-year-old.
Shut up. I was going to Browns Steelers games before you were born. That's enough out of you.
Jamie, go ahead.
Makes my team better.
I mean, I really don't have much to say or how I can follow up Mackenzie's little rant there, but Steelers combined opponents combined record 2-13-1. They really haven't played anyone to this point. The Browns have played the Colts, and I guess you could say the Cowboys. They had a little bit of a comeback scare. So I think it's going to be a great game, but the blind allegiance to Pittsburgh right now, I don't know when you put out a great performance that really said, hey, we're still that team. I haven't seen it yet. So if you want to prove it this Sunday.
It's when they beat the Giants.
We will.
Well, let's just whatever. All right, EB, go ahead.
So my beef is that I can't get Sespe tonight, and it's shitty outside.
And one is leading into the other, correct?
Absolutely.
Mac, I'm almost.
I'm gonna do a shout out instead of a beef today because I don't really have anything to beat besides just kind of being sick. Shout out to Jeff and I. If you haven't already yet, pre-order, go out and buy this week LeBray and Brookfield game because we are going to be there, and we are very, very excited to do the LeBray Brookfield game. So tune in.
Love it, Muncie.
My beef is with our fantasy league because every time I try to get somebody in free agency, somebody picks them up first. I lost Fitzpatrick to EB, and we were talking about Claypool, and that's where I went because I was like, wait a second, I thought I picked him up. No, Tristan picked him up. Tristan's trying to trade every single person away possible. He's tanking. He sucks, yet he's going to go pick somebody up off the free agency market. It's like, what the hell, man? Jeez.
Just got to be faster, old man. Come on.
It's the waiver order. I was
fifth
on the
it
waiver
is.
order.
I went
I'm
for
like, you gotta be
Fitzpatrick
kidding me.
too.
I mean, and now
I mean, you want to talk about? Wait, where am I on the waiver order?
Hey,
Of
I'm
course,
just
I'm number
saying.
two.
I'm just saying. Anybody on my roster is up for grabs. Just make me an offer.
Well, I need a quarterback because if Atlanta goes down this week, I'm going to be looking at freaking.
What are you offering, Paul? What are you offering?
Phillip Rivers is my next.
No, that's not.
Hell no.
EB. Well, I'm definitely not
Oh
trading
my
freaking
God.
Phillip Rivers. That's the one
I don't
guy
have
in
Phillip
all of
Rivers.
fantasy football that I
Hell
never.
no.
I'm saying he's a free agent. I'm gonna
Hate
have to
that
go
guy.
get Phillip Rivers if
Hate
I
him.
can't play.
Hate him.
Oh, hold on, let me
And
see.
if you buy into that, Paul, we're not friends anymore. I hope he hangs out there in purgatory forever.
I mean, there's not many quarterbacks to get.
I was just saying, who else is out there to get?
Well, I mean,
Kirk
you could go
Cousins.
out and get the kid from Washington because he's going to be comeback player of the year, or you can go get the Red Rocket.
Get the Red Rocket.
I think somebody's
No, okay, so never mind. It looks like Kyle Allen's actually going to start. So.
Damn right.
Dynamite. My beef. I am just gonna throw this out there. You know what? We've been getting all kinds of shade publicly, and kind of under the radar a little bit from other venues for not being free. I'm interested in how you feel like this is our fault. In COVID, a situation like we're in, $9.99 for what you're getting, the value of what you're getting is I think, pennies on the dollar. I really do. It costs us money to put a production up. Naturally, now that we're in the OHSA playoffs, it costs us $200 a game. So it's funny to me that some major, corporations or entities are now kind of shunning us and poking fun at us because we're charging for it. And I just want to remind everybody that what we do is we're giving back 25% to the schools. I would love to put all the chips on the table and all the cards on the table and say, okay, what are you doing for these schools? What exactly are you proposing to better them off? So my thing is, if you're gonna do shade, if you're going to throw shade in our direction, make sure you remember that we were born in the dark. We came from nothing. We came from magic beans out of these two hands. And I just want you to remember that, because in 3 years, we've done all that and more than you've done in 67. So remember, when you want the Army, you're going to get it. We're a revolution. We're called Your Sports Network for a reason. You created us. And guess what? We will take over you. Because we are powered by fans, inspired by student athletes and coaches, and we are ready for war at any given moment. So let me tell you this. The next time you want to throw that shade in this direction, you best be ready. Buckle up that chin strap twice, because we're coming at you, and we're coming hard. That is my G. Burbick Farms What's Your Beef. So just remember, guys, we're an army. We've got 48 people out at any given time. We've got 24 games, and the last time I checked, and I know it's East Palestine math, but the last time I checked, 24 is always greater than 2. So
don't forget the volleyball and soccer.
Yeah. I mean,
they started doing volleyball after another company started doing volleyball. That's
and
weird.
never seen a soccer game. So hey, if you want to keep leveling up, make sure you just keep following our lead, baby. We'll make sure that trail is nice and clear for you. So just remember that next time you want to throw shade about free games on the mic. That's it. That is your Power Hour. Tomorrow, 3 to 4, right here on YSN. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.
Hit the button. Hit the button.